Hi, welcome to Using Consumer Reports Online. And I'm Amanda. I'm a library assistant here at Middleton Public Library. And we are going to look at this database that we subscribe to. So you get access to this on any computer or device, tablet with your library card. And you can do this while you're in library or you're at home or out and about. So it's a way that you can get a hold of all the information that is in the Consumer Reports magazines that we get here in the library. So we're just going to go through how to find it and navigate the spaces, and then we will look at it live. So to first find the database, you would start at our website. So that is going to be midlibrary. So that's MID library.org. And here is a screenshot of what our homepage looks like. You will click on the resource tab up at the top. We have some different tabs up here in purple. And then you would select online databases. From there, you're going to click to Consumer Reports, which is going to be right at the top there. Everything is in alphabetical order, so you shouldn't have to scroll down much. And so you'll just click on the text here in blue that says Consumer Reports. When you're at home, you will then be brought to a holding page where you'll have to type in your library card number and PIN number that goes along with your card. When you're here at the library, that just kind of goes through because you're using our Wi-Fi here. So you don't really have to sign into anything if you're using it in library. And then when you do get in, this is currently what the page does look like. And you'll see here, this is your home page. And here up at the top, you have a search bar to find your products. They do have their featured reports from the current issue or new ones that are coming out weekly on the homepage. And if you look up towards the top, there's different categories that you can use to navigate. So they do have a quick button to get to anything about cars, home and garden, appliances, electronics, news, and then any special deals that you might get through Consumer Reports, as well as for the holidays, they have a gift guide, which is kind of fun. And then there's this more section, and that is also where you're going to get other kinds of appliances and just see all products. So when you click on that menu, I said that there's the more section. So here's a screenshot of what else they have available. So that's the babies and kids, money, travel, health and wellness. A lot of the health and wellness stuff, there is like a section for COVID related things. So that does hook you up with the proper government websites for that as well. And you can just type in the product in the search bar as well. Here I clicked on appliances and then I chose dishwashers. So here's an example of what the dishwasher product page looks like. And it does give you first an overview. There is a page for ratings and reliability. They show you what's recommended based on what Consumer Reports has done in their research. And then there's also a buying guide. So here you can see there's 115 dishwashers that they list. And if I go into the ratings and reliability, this is what the page looks like. As you scroll down, each product is displayed really nicely. You can see a small picture of it. It gives you a price point And usually if you hit that shop button there, it'll give you the different places that are selling it. And since it's connected to the internet, it'll show you what the current price is. You have a lot of limiters up on the right side here. You can view everything by brand, score, price. Oh, sorry, there's the view, but the limiters are up here at the top. Brands, price, what is it rated best for? Each product might have a different category it's looking for, and there's sorting. And you can also turn on the Consumer Reports recommended button, so it's only going to show what they recommend, not the entire list of 115 dishwashers. So that's kind of nice to put that down. And you also have a compare section. So when you click into each product, I'll show you this in a little bit here live, but you can select multiple to compare, and it'll show you the stats side by side. Obviously, if anything is green, that is a better rated item versus something that is yellow, which is kind of medium. And then obviously the worst products that they kind of review are red. So it kind of goes on that whole stoplight, red, green, yellow. But it makes it really easy to kind of scan through, especially if you don't have a whole lot of time. No one likes to spend time doing research, I guess, unless you're a librarian. But you know, using these tools can help you on your way to getting the information that you want quicker. Like I said, you can click on each one to get more descriptive information and specs. And sometimes there are reviews from other users as well. This is what the news section looks like. So if you would click on news at the top, they do have some current news and then also stuff that is in their magazines. And I will show you live here where you can find the current issues and all past issues online as well. So you can get it electronically here. You don't have to use the paper copies. A nice part about Consumer Reports is that they do have a take action section. So they are trying to improve society through a few different ways. So there are some stuff about healthy foods or having safer, healthier foods with labeling and working with the FDA. And they also have some stuff on exposing and eliminating unreasonable costs from products like packaging and such. They give tips on ways to reduce costs. And they also have some petitions on there for different issues that they're asking you to sign. And then you can also write a personal story and submit those too. But there is up towards the very top of the screen, top right corner, where this take action button is. So we can take a look at that as well. And as a Consumer Report subscriber through the library, there are some extra benefits that you can use. So there are things like a save money section, shop smart, stay safe and secure, and drive wisely. So a lot of these, I think in the drive wisely, gives you these different sections. So you have car selector, so it helps you browse and compare new and used models. There's a car repair assistant. So if you are needing to fix your car, there is stuff about maintenance and repairs in there that's included. And then there is find the car you want with exclusive member discounts. That's the build and buy. So that is where you can get upfront pricing from dealers. It's competitive. Basically, you put out a call saying, I'm looking for this year car, all of these different features I want, and I'm in this area, get me the best price. And so that goes out to dealers in the area, and they're basically competing to get you to buy the car from them. So the price that you are given, you print out and you take it in, and they have to give you the price that's on the paper. This does only go for brand new cars. This cannot be used on used cars. So keep that in mind if that's something that you wanted to do. And I have heard of people using this before. So overall, it can get you some good prices. It really, I think, depends on whether or not you're the type of person who is good at negotiating and getting a price down or not, or if that's something that is hard for you. This might be a good way to get a price. So you really don't have to talk to anybody. All right, but we'll look at some of those live here too. So let's go ahead. I'm going to stop my share for a second and then reshare. And let's see. Gonna end that and open up. So like I said, we do start from our library website, and resources and online databases. And here it looks like I don't really need to scroll down. I have consumer health. Oh, sorry. That's not consumer health reports, consumer health complete. One further down. And like I said, it's busy loading here at the library. It's just going to log in. But when you are at home, there is going to be a holding page. You'll put in your library card number and your PIN number that goes along with it. So here they are featuring their holiday shopping guides, best holiday gifts for home chefs. So if you clicked on some of these, you can see they have items, it gives you a price. If you hit shop, it should open stuff in another tab. Or here it tells you who it's sold by. So it's giving you different prices for different places. Keep in mind, it's not going to tell you whether or not it's in stock. It's only going to be relaying prices. The section for cars is pretty intense and information heavy. There are car rating and review section, a section about buying and pricing. Like I said, there's maintenance and car repair, and then some key topics. So if you are looking at buying a car, then they're like, okay, what kind of car? Are you going to lease? Are you going to get a loan? There's a lot of information here to help you make your choices. There's trade-in estimator in here as well. And then if you want to just look at different ones, so if I wanted to look at SUVs, I can select the make, the model, the year, and take a look at them. And this does kind of talk about the difference between used and new cars. It'll help you kind of figure out if you're going used, what approximately should you be paying for whatever year it is. So it kind of has a little bit of like the Kelley Blue Book information built in, which is really nice. The home and garden section, when you click in, you have all these different topics. So if you wanted to find like a generator, you have a difference between portable, inverter, or home standby. So if you wanted a portable one, we'll click in here and then we can take a look. So We've got scores in the 70s, so it sounds like portable maybe isn't as reliable if you wanted it to be. I would think you'd want it more in the 80s or 90s, but those are the best ones. Here are the middle ones, that's yellow. Oh, and these are different wattage ones. So here's a different set. And of course, like I said, it gives you your sliding scale of colors. So let's go up to the top. We'll just click on this first one. So if you notice, it is giving me multiple ones that I could compare if I wanted. If I wanted to put this in a comparison, there is a little plus sign underneath the name where it says compare. And that inserts it up at the top. If you see now, I have a green number 1 in my compare slot. Looks like the price at Home Depot and Lowe's is tied. So it really depends on probably shipping or if you can get something in person and pick it up. As you kind of scroll down in this page, you know, it tells you the good things and the bad things about this product. Some specs. There's those prices. And then if somebody has written a review, they're going to be here. And then they're also going to have, looks like these are home and garden articles that could be related to that item. So let's go ahead and pick another one to be in our comparison. So maybe I'll do like this one. I'll put this one in the compare. So now if I click on compare, I have 2 different ones and I can say, okay, I want to view it. And here is what it looks like when you put 2 or more items into the compare page. So I'll have them side by side. I get to see their score side by side, so 79 versus 74. And then any of the things that people look at for generators, power delivery, noise, ease of use, I also have those scores side by side. So it's really easy to compare and figure out which one is best for you. So that is an example of the comparisons. I'm going to take those out. There's a little X for each one where you can take stuff out. And let's see here, we have the news section. So it looks like this is nice and timely because I saw we have like a winter weather advisory or something or other for tomorrow. But how to prepare for a weather emergency is one of the topics for today, probably because a lot of the country has a lot of severe weather. So something that was written just today. You can sign up for news from Consumer Reports, and they are, you just click that button and put your email in. That's something that you can do. So this is somewhere to quickly get to some of those articles. If you wanted to get to the current issue of the magazine, down at the bottom, we have a few sections, and the one we want is magazines and books. So there is current issue. If I click on that one, that shows me what the current December, yeah, it looks like it's the January one now, the January issue. And what the cover stories are. You can click around and directly open them up. And if this is something that you wanted to print out, then you do have on the side here a handy print button that's going to pull up your printer. That would be how to use the current issues. if you wanted to get back issues, you would again go to the bottom. And then there is the CR Digital Archive. And this here is where you would go to 2022, because January is 2023 already. Oh my goodness. And here it goes from January until December. So here's their consumer reports for top picks of 2022. Since people are still Christmas shopping, that might be something that you'd be looking into. That is how you can get to the past ones, and you can jump to previous years. It looks like they have going back until 2012 on here. Anything that's past that, you would probably have to contact Consumer Reports and pay for, or find somewhere where they keep those back issues that far. So that is how you can get the current issue. And then again, they also have their buying guide for 2023 out now. So that is something that you can download and have on your computer, which is awesome. Gotta love Consumer Reports. So again, they have a buying guide, they have their gift guide for Christmas up here. This deals section I just wanted to show you. So this is so weekly deals you can get through Consumer Reports. And so say I wanted to get, this wake up alarm clock. It shows you exactly where to get it. If there is any coupons or deals that you're getting through Consumer Reports, they will give you the codes. So for this sleep mask here, it says if you want more than one, you can save another 5% on 2 and use this code. So if there are codes that are needed for these deals, they let you know right in this deal section. And they have different categories here for the deals. So that is a great section for Christmas time as well. And then I also wanted to show you, let's see, the take action button. So and you go there, so they have volunteer with us, add your voice. So that's where you would put in any writing that you wanted to, can join a research project, attend events, and then they also have their issues here that they're working on. So current ones, and they do add to these every once in a while, food safety, car safety and efficiency, data privacy, and financial fairness. So this is the one that I had in our handout, which shows the safe, healthier food. So it kind of talks about, the food we eat every day should be. And then there is a food label decoder. So sometimes some of these labels that are put on our food at the grocery store can be kind of confusing, because they don't always mean what you think they mean. So they have kind of a nice decoder thing, and I have used this before. So if you're looking for eggs, and I want something that tells me, they weren't in small cages. These ones are the ones that I should look for, not these. Or if I want hens that were fed grains, these, not those. Their beaks weren't trimmed. So this is stuff that, you do find important, that is a way that you can help figure out the decoders. There is a food recall list on here, so you can sign up to be part of that. So Consumer Reports will notify you when there is major food recalls. And then they have some different stuff about sustainability. So that is the food one. Let's see here, car safety and efficiency. So it looks like that's kind of talking about new car systems and probably fuel efficiency and electric vehicles. To volunteer with us, you let them know what it is you want to volunteer with and give information, and then they get back to you on that. So other than giving you information, they're also giving you an opportunity to give back and to participate in the types of research and activism that they try to do. So let's see if we go back. I'm trying to think of the last things. So the benefits section that I had talked about. So here on your homepage are member benefits. So this save money section, the best deals every month, we kind of already looked at that. And then there are some consumer report savings on mattresses, pillows, and more. Let's see. And then there's also the Shop Smart, they have a mattress selector stuff. Oops. Keep losing that spot. The Stay Safe and Secure, which is the food safety recall alert that I talked about. That had the button in the action section too. You can do the same with a car recall tracker. You can get on that. And then security planner, so you can have customized recommendations to help keep your data secure. And that last one about cars is the Drive Wisely. So there's some stuff here to help you with selecting cars and the repair assistant, but the build and buy is the one where you are going to be asking for a deal on a certain kind of car. So it just takes you through it. There is a button. Right now it's on US. That's what you ought to be, but this is also available to people in Canada. So you just have to make sure to flip that button. It tells you how this works. You're getting upfront price offers and competitive pricing. They're just kind of giving you an example of some limited time offers for different types of vehicles here. So you do have to go through this view offer, and if you have a specific car, you can see the savings. But again, that is a great way if you're looking for a brand new car and you're just not very good at negotiating or even really wanting to talk much to car dealers. This kind of takes care of some of the work for you. So that, in a nutshell, is consumer reports. I do have, like I said, a handout that is in the chat. So you can go ahead and download that. This was recorded here, so we will make sure to have the handout posted with this video on our website. For anyone who ever wants to see any of the library programs, I'll just kind of show you quick. If you missed them, you can always get back to our stuff from our website and check it out. So in the top tabs, we have the adult section for adult services. And here, for anything that we might record, which not every program is recorded anymore. During the first part of the pandemic, when we were closed, every program was recorded and on Zoom. So now that we have been open, not everything, but a lot of them are still on here. So this is where you can find any of my tech classes that I do record. So this one will be put up tomorrow or Friday. And my last class from 2 weeks ago, which is creative bug crafting, is on there. So if you need help trying to find something to make someone for Christmas or something like that, that's a great tool to use. But this is where you can go. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the sharing here. So thank you so much for joining us tonight for using Consumer Reports Online. I hope this might help you in choosing gifts for people or maybe helping you spend some of your gift cards in the new year as you get those deals. So take advantage of the great stuff we have here at the library, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.